So today we'll discuss the file operations. Okay. So today we'll mainly focus on txt files first, and later on we will jump to XML, JSON, parsing, and all these libraries. So basically today we'll mainly focus on text files. So let me just create one text file.
In morning class, we have covered regular expressions.
Yeah, in that batch that is covered.
So next, what are you taking over?
So there, function programming, lambda, iterators, and all those things. So tomorrow there is no class for that batch also. These guys are not coming.
So without class concepts, will I be able to do that?
Yeah.
No problem. Regular expressions also.
Yeah.
It's
a completely different. I have this text file. So let's try to do some file operation, read, write, and everything. So before performing any file operation, first thing you have to do is open the file. Okay. So to open the file, you will say open file name. So that is, I guess the name is test file. Let me drag it here. Okay. So this is my sample file. So test file dot txt. I made the wrong file.
What are files supported?
So defaultly it supports byte and txt. If you want to process CSV, XML, so I have different libraries.
CSV, XML, Excel.
It's supported. It's supported. So the advantage is, so if you see XML, so it actually opens all the files defaultly, but it's just to give a bit. I'll explain it why we need all those libraries also. So this is my file. Okay. Now, second argument, it takes the mode in which you want to open the file. Okay. So I have read mode, read plus mode, write mode, write plus, append mode, and append plus mode. Okay. So while opening a file, I'll be specifying the file name and one of the opening mode. Okay. We will cover all these modes now. So if I say open a file, it actually returns me one reference, a file reference, which I can use to perform the next operation. Okay. So keep in mind, if you open a file, make sure you actually close it. So now just to close your file, you will use this reference. So I'm taking it as a variable handle, so I'm closing it using this. Okay. Now if I just type print type of this handle, okay. So it's of this particular class IO. So this is my file operations. Okay. Now in read mode, my file should already exist. If I specify something which does not exist, it will show me error that no such file or directory. Let's try to perform the read operation. If you want to read a file, I have function read. So you will just say handle dot read. Now, when you read a file, it actually returns. So it starts from the first line, goes till last line, and it returns everything as a string. Okay. I'm printing the content. Okay. So when I open a file in a read mode, initially my file pointer is at last. When I use this read function, my file pointer goes to the last position. Now I'm trying to perform the read operation again. Okay. It will not show anything. It will not throw me an error because my file pointer is at last. Now how to check the file pointer? So once I open it, I have a function called handle.tell. So this tell function will tell me the current cursor position. Initially it at 0. I'm reading the file. So it's at the end of the
90 will calculate by character.
character-wise.
New line will be considered as one
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
So what about this in between? We need to like read only one line.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. So this is my read function that if I start from the first line, so it will start from this first and it will read the entire file. Now if I specify the number of characters here, it will read that much characters. So it started with 0. I said read, so it only read 20 characters. Okay. Then it printed this sample content line. This is my 20 character. Now again I said read. So when I say read, initially at this condition my file pointer is at this position 20. So from this 20 till end of the file it will be using this. So whatever may be the current position of your file pointer, from that position read function will read the entire file. Okay. So this is my read function. I have function read line. It will start from 0. At a time it will read only the single line. Okay. Read line. Another variation I have.
Handle.tell will also work, right?
Yeah. So handle.tell will work everywhere in all operations. Next is I have function read lines. What is the difference?
I can read multiple lines and create a list. Creates a list.
Yeah. Okay. So if you see all this function read line returns the entire content of a file in a string. Okay. If I use this read lines function, each line will be one element inside my list. So now I can use my indexing, slicing, whatever I want. Which line I want, I can directly go to that particular line. Okay, so now it will come to all your list operations. Okay. So this is my read lines function. Yeah, read lines.
Then we can give read lines to or once we can specify which line we need to. We can
Read lines will give me the entire list.
But it will different
Entire list. Now for this, while printing the content, now I can say 0, 1 index. So it's my list now.
And read line we cannot specify.
No. So read line, if you see the purpose, you will use a for loop or a while loop, and you will just continually reading the line by line. So this is my read mode. Next, we will see my write mode.
What about R plus?
Yeah, we'll come to that. W mode. Okay. Speciality of my W mode: if the file does not exist, it will create a new file for me. Okay. So I'm opening this file, a new file in a write mode. Now, if I want to write something, I have this function handle dot write. Now it takes a string as a parameter. So I'm just doing handle.write and I'm passing whatever string I want to write. So entire string can be a variable, and you can just pass on the variable. Okay. So save it, run it. Let's check your file. Okay, and it will write to the file.
Which is the path in which you can create a file?
So defaultly in the same directory.
What if you want to change?
Yeah, we'll go to that. Okay. So if you want to read or write a file from a different directory, so I'm going here. Is this one is working? So we'll cover write mode and we will create a file. Alright. Important thing about write mode. Okay. So I have created that file and it's writing the content inside it. Okay. This part is working. Now I'm changing the content. Okay. Changing the content, saving it, running it.
Very clear and often.
Exactly. So this is my write mode. That in a write mode, if I open a file in write mode, if I try to write anything, once I open it, it will clear the old content and it will write a new content for you. Okay. Now, if I try to read the file content here, okay, it will throw me an error, unsupported operation. Okay, not readable. So in write mode, I can only do write operation. If you want to do write plus read operation, I have W plus mode. Okay. Now let's try the same thing. Still I'm getting the blank. Okay. Exactly. So it started here. So it added this particular line. Now my cursor is at last position and I'm trying to read it. So if you want to move, so now if you want to move the cursor, I have a function called handle.c. Few things about this handle.seek. So handle.seek function will be used to move your cursor position. Okay. Now defaultly it looks something like this: 0, 0. What is the 0, 0? So the first 0 is number of characters, and second 0 is the position. Okay. So this position means I have 3 position available. 1, 0 means start of file, second end of file, okay, and 1 is the current position.
Sorry, 1 is the current position.
0 start of file. So you are in between. You want to move your cursor to start of file. You will say handle.seek of 0. If you are at start or if you are in the middle, if you want to move the cursor at last position, you will say 0, 2. Okay. And if you want to remain at current position, you can use 0, 1. So this 0, 1 will not be used mostly, okay, but it's there. All right. Now this first 0 is actually for number of characters. Okay. So we'll first see this and then we will discuss about this 0. So I'm saying 0, 0, which means, so when I say handle.seek 0, 0, which means move the file pointer to the start of the file. So now I did 0, 0, it moved at start and it was. Now let's talk about this first 0. I'm making it 5.
Let's start from 5.
Okay. So 5 character from start. Again, important thing, this will not work here. Okay.
End of 5.
So you are at already. So you are saying already at end, and then you are saying move 5. Okay.
But from current position, you should work, right?
That also does not work. So logically it says, let's say, can't do non-zero correlative seeks. Okay. So if you want to seek the number of characters, it should be something like this. So now when I say handle.seek 25, it actually considers from start of the. So you cannot move from current position.
So if you want to move to the end of the file, you use 0, 2.
Yeah, directly at 0, 2. If you are at end or in between, you want to move at the start, just 0 or 0, 0.
And then you want the current, right?
Current, yeah, there is no point of current actually. So I cannot do something like this also because I want to say from current position move to characters. This does not work. We have to calculate from the start of the file.
And if you give only 1
Here?
and so it will take 0 by default.
Yeah, so when I say 2, the second argument is